MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Spencer Turnbull will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, thanks, Matty. And you know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. And they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Glove by Cabrera. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Anderson is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-2.
At the ball.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting first, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Standing in, Tyler Naquin. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping in now, Zach Collins, as he grounds one briskly to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Ronaldo Lopez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's got 8 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame. So coming to the plate, Harold Castro. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Moncada fields it cleanly to Abreu for the big double play. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And now pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Danny Mendick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Mendick leads off first with one away. Ball four.
Ball four. Batting it. The left fielder, Nico Goodrum.
In now, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away. Standing in, number. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
And there's ball one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third.
Up next is Chicago.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Cameron Maben now.
The center fielder, Cameron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
The 1-0 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here for Cameron Maben. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The pitcher.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Jordy Mercer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Tyler Naquin. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Striding in once again, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. From the belt, the pitch hit to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Tigers in that category. So stepping in, Victor Reyes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Robert is there, 2 down. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Harold
Designated
Castro,
hitter.
runner in scoring
Harold.
position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. One left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Danny Mendick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now batting. The catcher. Yasmani Grandal.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Jordan Zimmerman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 17 home runs, and 34 driven in. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Maben, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
At the plate, Luis Robert, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So here's Yoan Moncada. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers 1. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Robert is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike now. And it's fouled away. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Tyler Naquin.
Now here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Zach Collins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
We got full count.
Danny Mendick is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Danny Mendick is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Mercer, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Luis.
Stepping in, Luis Robert. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Harold Castro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 2-1. Gregory Soto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Gregory.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tim Anderson.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, Tyler Naquin. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Zach Collins stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And there's out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. John Schreiber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, John Schreiber.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now in the box, Danny Mendick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Maben is there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Romine.
The catcher, Austin.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, Jordy Mercer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Looking to send him packing again. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Jeimer Candelario stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. 2 out with a man at first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Victor Reyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
And that's finally over for a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Alex Colomé is called upon with 2 out in the 8th, as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Alex Colomé.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
And that misses inside. 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Rony Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the White Sox.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Nico Goodrum. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
At the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Stope is there. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Up next is Chicago. The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So the batting order turns over now. And set to go, Yoan Moncada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and 1 the count. The pitch. One out, nobody on. In tight with the slider. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Maben. Gone! A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Home run number 9 on the year, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
The bat,
To the plate now, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
He grounds it sharply to third. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The designated hitter, Zach Collins.
Standing in now, Zach Collins, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set with the 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Right to him. And Cabrera's now 0-for-3 as he's retired again for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So striding forward now, Cameron Maybin. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Moncada has it. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So digging in now, Austin Romine. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 out here and a runner at second. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The White Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ronaldo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season. Alex Colomé records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.